Hello world! Hi! I'm Ephraim. Nice to meet you. And hopefully, this is Almog. And we are together. Wanna disturb your time for like 5 minutes. It's very, very super important that you listen and you hear that. We are from Israel, okay? And we are delivering something like super important, okay? You can already see what's going on here. We're gonna do it fast but slow, okay? Because it's heavy, but it's very important to know. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish and if you're Christian and if you're an Arab. It doesn't matter. It's not even exists. You have to hear that. It's amazing. Because it's all falling down. You all hear about the big awakening. You all hear about the Gog and Magog situation we're all in. So this is the 001, if you know the code, if you hear about the code. So we're going to hear about that also, about the 10 and the 01. But before that, let's hear about something that you already know. You know the David shield, right? You know that he is controlled by the 666. You know that. And if you don't know, maybe you're supposed to know some things about that. But this is the Zionist symbol, right? The Jew symbol. But this symbol is practically actually is also in the churches and all over. Why is that? Because in the David shield, inside of it, there is a cube that they made to have them to control in all the star, the Shabtai Tzvi star, if you know who is Shabtai Tzvi. And if you don't know, do Wikipedia on it, because it's very, very, very interesting. Okay? This is the cube that they made. They took this cube and they folded the tree and they made it 666. That actually they used the David shield, that you don't know exactly where it comes from, but you know that there is a Jewish symbol. You don't have even like question about it, and if you have, it's okay, but still, this is what it symbols, the Jewish symbol, right? So, inside of this Jewish symbol, there is the cube, and the cube is something that maybe you're familiar with. This is Mecca, the Kaaba, that the people turning around and around and around in Mecca. And there is in the eastern corner, there is the control. There is the control of that pyramid that you see over here, that you know the pyramid of the eye, but actually it's here. This is the place that they pray for, and they kissing this thing over here. And what is this thing over here? It's it's called Kaaba. A Kaaba, it's a cube. It's practically a cube. Okay? And inside of that cube, there is a pussy with disease. I'm serious. It's a pussy with a disease. This is what it is. Kaaba in Arabic, it's pussy. It's a whore. It's very important you to understand that. This is what the best, like the most saint thing in the world. Okay? Mecca. Islam. It's a pussy, okay, with illnesses inside. Why? It's called tarbit in Hebrew. It's snakes. It's very bad snakes, and that's how it works. Okay? Let's do it like that. If you stayed until now, you have cube, right? This cube controls 666. It's the Vatican, it's the Jewish, and it's the Muhammad, Islam. All of them controlled by one cube. Okay? Until now, we understand each other, right? This here we have this cube. Inside of the cube, basically, there is the pyramid. So they control you from up and down, and you are over here, pressed with the rules that they all the time give you, again and again and again, more rules and more rules and more rules.
You're not even aware that you are in the center. You pray to the east, and you go around it. So the cube can be everywhere, and you can be somewhere in the space, and there is no center to none of it. Where are you? What are you?
Center. And this is what what we have here, actually, and I took it off, but this here, this is symbol what you really are, and you're supposed to be in the drop, but we're going to learn it later on. Let's stay on the cube. And why it's very important you to know that you are inside of that pyramid and you pray to the east, so it's all turning around, right? So in your belief, you believe in Jesus and you think you pray to Jesus, but actually you pray to the cube. And you believe you pray in the kotel, you pray to God to the east, you pray to the cube. And also the same when you go in Muhammad, you pray to the cube.
Now when you Google this black cube, you see it's worshipping to Saturn, which called in Hebrew Shabtaut, which is everything that turns off your signal, which is your connection to God. El is God, which you probably know, is the towards. So we took the real God, which we didn't get to speak to yet, and we replaced it to a new goal. We have a new goal, we have the cube. We need to talk about this cube, to go around this cube, to look at the cube, to observe the cube, to study the cube, everything about this cube, which completely take off the connection that you're supposed to have with God.
About this cube, remember, there is in that cube, that's Saturn, that Saturn, okay, that you said, inside of the cube actually there is this, right? This is what it is. This is the head of the Haredim, the Bnei Brak, all this religion, Brooklyn, huh? Orthodox Brooklyn. The hat of that they're wearing this pussy on their head, they have the control of the Kabbalah. If you hear about this word Kabbalah, it's Kaaba, Kabbalah, okay? Kabbalah, okay?
If it sounds the same, it smells the same, it looks the same, then it's probably the same.
Yeah, and it's also they have to, because in the tefillin you have four the tachanot, stations, okay? Parshiyot. You have to have four. It's not three, it's not what it's four. Here it's four, it's the arba'ah. And on the heart, it's another one. It's 14. 14 is the 14 places, the same places in Mecca. So the tefillin and the Mecca are connected, and it's all connected. And I know it sounds like whoa. Yeah, it's more than whoa. It's more. That's why I said you have the 5 minutes, because it's very important. And yes, we are teaching everything about that. How to cross with the cross, to cross everything. And with the T of Moses, to take. Moses is to take. We're teaching exactly the way Joshua was teaching, and in the Ten
Commandments.
Yeah, no, not commandments. I mean like the Brit Hadasha.
Testament.
The New Testament. The New Testament. It's not just a book. It's not a Bible as a Bible. It's a Geret who saved the Bible to save the Brit HaChadasha. A Brit HaChadasha, it's written on Jeremiah 31.
It's written for you in English, covenant, new covenant. And in Hebrew you say Brit Chadasha, which is the New Testament. The same word.
So that's why you have the same word of that beautiful, amazing book that you saved us, and we didn't even know. And they took it to that cube. they made it Jesus. They made it Jesus, like, you know, the one that's going to kill you one day. Why? Why? Jesus never killed nobody. Jesus was after that, like, before that, 500 years ago. Before that, all this bullshit started. Okay, so we know this is bullshit, right? We can take it out for like, to understand what's going on. So we know that the cube, the Vatican, it's tikkun in Hebrew, it's fixing. Vatican in Hebrew, it's fixing. Okay? It's very, 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 very easy. They all shushu, which the symbol that they have 666. Why? Because they have the tunnels, they kidnap the kids, they're laughing at us. They did it with Seven Ninja, the Turtles. They did it with all the movies, the voodoo. They did it with all the holy voodoo. They sang the voodoo. It's all saint by the Satan. It's all Satan through the Zionist. And where it's all started? It's all started on the Bible when Rivka told Jacob to go and to lie about his Chorah, about his firstborn. And that's what he did, and he lied to his father. It's a very, very, very bad thing to do. And Esav didn't do nothing, just like, you know, boom, it's like pumped to his head. And his father told him, go, I want to give you the firstborn. And then boom, Jacob came with Rivka, and she was the one who did it. And she told him, your curse is on me, and this is the curse. It's called Kaaba. Kaaba, it's Jacob in Hebrew. And Yarab, it's Arab. It's Arabs. It's Kaaba. It's all Erev Rav. It's called Erev Rav. It's all inside of. And we are four winds. We are four winds. We are Ruach. Okay, the spirit. Okay, we have spirit in four of dimensions. Four sides, but actually it's two sides, okay? But we're not going to go deeper than that, because first, you know, you need to understand this cube very, very good. To understand that God is the wind, God is the spirit, God is El Hayam, through the sea. There is, you know, energy, bases of energy, 7 bases of energy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is your chakras. You have 7. And you have 3 that hold you from up. Okay? And this is how you do it. And the north is here in your heart. It's starting from here. And you have the north. And this is how you take it. You take it 1 for the north. This is the heart. Look at it. 1 to the south. Back. And then back and forward. This is how it works. The dropping down. This is go up, and all the time the energy is in you, and you are the butterfly of the 3. This 3, okay, this 3 is actually, it's all coming from Ezekiel 37. That's the prophecy that we are calling, actually Joshua was teaching me in 2006 this base of knowledge, and this something like, it's a very nice story, it's a very beautiful and exciting story, but the point is that we all need to know that knowledge soon to take this pyramid down. We want to take this pyramid down. They took your time. This is the clock of the time. They steal your life through their life, and they eating all of us, and we are doing that by our hand. And the way to take it out is like Chetz Vakeshet, with the heart that you know. The energy is going with the heart, and we go up. Why is that? Because there's no cube. Like you see, there's no cube. You know why there's no cube? Because the David shield is not the David shield by himself. The David shield is combined between circles that in there inside, and we're going to see it later. I'm going to do it on the paper. I'm going to show it how the David shield actually exists, and it's a symbol before there is 8, 8, and 8, and 8. Okay, there is 3 8s. That those 3 that coming from God, that He gives you. 1, 2, 3. It's like look like shin in Hebrew. It's 300. Okay, and this shin, it's your tail, and you're supposed to take it and to accept it and to do the thing like to do for Him, but you don't do it for Him up. You accept that you have it on you, and this is what you give to Him. You accept that the thing is dropping on it to you, and this is what's go up, like a ball, like a basketball. Boom, boom, boom. And you play, and you understand the game. This is a game of life. Okay? And they play with the game to do what? To do black, that they're going to cover everything, all the blood. Black. And this is what? The blood. This is the taste of the life. Ketchup. Okay? So, all this situation is 8. 8 is 26. It's Yeheva. Okay? That's his name. Together, male and a female, male and a female, male and a female. It's give and take and accept. Give and take and accept. And it's not something that you give to your friend. There is 5, okay? 5 for in the 10 Commandments. 5 for God and 5 for the friends. But we don't know the 5 from God. We don't know what's wrote it. We don't know that the first one is the T you have in your bag. This is your God. Yeva. This is how you're supposed to be first. And there's not going to be other God beside that. You're not going to pray to know any book or something. Never. And then don't put this letter on me. Don't say my name. The opposite. Say his name. That's why it's happened. You say the rabbi name instead of his God name. And then he said, respect your Father God. Father God, not your father. Because he's not your father. No. And it's not written your mother. No. There's no this. It's your days. You have 7 days on you.
I think we're going to stop now.
No.
No, the information is going
because
out.
days, I mean, days it's swimming pool. In days it's not, yamin in Hebrew, it's water.
The seas.
Seas. So we have swimming pools, 7 swimming pools, and this is our days, and this is our back. It's look like a back, okay? The shield. So your back's supposed to go longer and longer and longer and longer through the meditate, through the peaceful, through the love, through the God in you. This is the way you're supposed to work God. And this is respect your Yamecha. That day Yamecha is going to go longer. And then you have respect and remember your Shabbat. Your Shabbat is what? 7 chakras. And you need to remember them. You're breathing 7, 3 out. Breathing 7, 3 out. To make this back, you have this back. This is who you are. This is all what you are. And this thing is actually a 13. Both sides, when it's circled, that's the 8. And they took it, the Lucifer took it, took it from you and made this inside of you to be or lefty, or to have your left an opinion or right an opinion, and you're a Democrat or whatever, all that bullshit of they made for us to believe that we have any paper or any something, because we are not exist. Now you are listening to this video, and maybe you understand things, maybe you're happy, maybe you're sad, I don't know. But basically, you are now not even exist. You have to understand that. You are not exist. That's your passport. He is exist. you don't have any existence. Your passport, your serial number, this is your existence. You even maybe, invest very, very, very long time to have it if you're in America. But the point is that there's no you. You're not alive. You're dead. You are dead. Now you hear that, you understand something, and you go to the fact. Go to the fact. You're dead now. And now you hear maybe you can go up, and this is Tchiyat HaMetim. This is 37. Ezekiel 37. The 3 that comes up for your 7. We are coming up your 7. We're calling your Shabbat. We're calling you the 10 Commandments. We're calling you back to be in love with the God that He gave you, because they lied to you in the 10 Commandments, and now you hear that and you start to be alive, because you have one number, and it's called DNA. This is your Adonai. In Hebrew, it's God. So you have now start to understand that maybe your passport now is in danger, because he is the motherfucker alive and you are not, and now you start to ask yourself if this motherfucker paper is in your control or you are control on this paper, because you are DNA, and he knows even that he don't have even thinking. He knows, because someone did you to believe in this paper now, that this paper exists. So now this paper starts to scare from you. Listen to this, because you start to awake now to understand that this, what you hear now, it's maybe true. So you go now and ask your passport. Look at this, your passport. Look at your serial number fact. Look at it. Look at this. And ask him, do you fucking control me? And maybe you're going to look to your mirror. You're going to see inside of your eye that you are millions of people inside of you, not one piece of fucking paper. You are millions of people in you. In you.